Okay.
All right. Now, the first thing I would like to ask is if you have any questions regarding our last discussion on meta tags, that would be awesome. Or if you have anything you want us to play, were you able to go through the link I sent to you? Did you read and did you understand what these meta tags are? How important they are to
Yeah,
SEO?
yes, but I've not finished it yet. But meanwhile, I will go through it thoroughly. If there is any question, I will be jotting it down maybe before our next class or during our next class. I will put it down and then bring it on the table.
All right. So going straight to on-page optimization, I made it clear to you that SEO is divided into two. You have the on-page and you have the off-page. So
Yes.
today's topic, I want us to talk about what is on-page optimization in SEO and how to optimize your website for it. So the first thing I'd like to ask you is what's the full meaning of SEO?
Searching engine optimization.
All right. Now, when you want to do SEO, like I said, you have two types. So the first one is the one we are going to be tackling mostly, which comes with the editing of meta tags, the use of HTML elements. So we've talked about the meta tags already, so I'm not going to repeat myself on that one. So I'm going to move straight to the other aspects. This is called title
Okay.
meta tags. So for quick understanding, the next thing we'll look in the on-page optimization is called the backlinks. So let me hide this. We have the backlinks. So let's say I'm going to do a search on maybe any of this topic of mine. Come in. Keyword matching. Let me see if I can just do a normal search. Keyword. Say SEO. Keyword. Exact match. Okay, it's good. We're ranking for it. So, like I say, if we go straight to the next thing online, is called after the meta tags, we have backlinks. Now, backlinks tend to talk about the links that are pointing from other sites to your websites. The backlinks mostly depict how other sites that are authoritative point back to your site. For example, you need backlinks as a way of telling search engines that your website is relevant. Now, under backlinks, you have different kind of link building, which will be discussed under the offline. Backlinks are basically offline, off-page optimization strategy. And for us to go into that one is going to open another set of discussion entirely. So the thing there is when you are looking at backlinks in SEO, you're looking at the amount of links a page have you're looking at the authority websites that are pointing to that page. Every website do have backlinks. And like this example here, from this image, you have something like the search term we're using here is SEO consulting. Now, from here, you can see the number of, what you call it, competitors are trying to check for backlinks that are related to it. So sometimes backlinks can be used as metrics to measure how your website is being ranked compared to other websites that are also trying to rank for that same keyword. Personally, I will always encourage people to go for high quality backlinks from authoritative websites like news websites. You can actually go with websites that have high domain authorities and also page authority as well. The body meta tag. That's another aspect in your own page. Now, for the body meta tag, what they are trying to tell you is this. Let me show you. The body meta tag is a reference in your HTML coding. And it always starts off from the body tag. Yeah, this is your body tag. Starts with this. This is your body tag. So from here down to the ending, which is this. Whenever you see this kind of code, it means you are closing it. If you look at script, you open it, you end the script by putting in that slash in that code, in that tag. So for the body tag, what they're trying to tell us is this, that if you want to rank for a keyword, you need to put in those keywords in your body tags. You understand? Now, from this, I'm going to give you this link so you can read about it, but I'm not going to repeat everything that is being written here. So I still need you to go and read about it. So inside the body tag, yeah, you have what they call above the fold. Let me give you a good example. Like here, the first thing that loads on your website or for your viewer is called the above the fold. Let's do something here. This is a keyword, and here we're ranking at number 4. Now, if that user visits this page to check the content, this is what's our above the fold. This is the first thing they see when the page loads. Your keyword, which you are ranking for, that is exact match SEO keywords ranking, should actually be found right here in your above the fold. You understand? Just as the way we represent it here. And if you notice here that we have an H1, I've always told you about one. There are headlines. This is the first headline, this is the second headline. So the first thing they are going to see is this above the fold. So make sure that when you're doing your optimization, you place those keywords there. That is H1 followed by H2. You don't overuse H1. You only need one H1 tag. That's all. Then another thing you look into the body meta tag is your content. When they're talking about content, we're talking about the word count. If you look at this page, you can deduce that this page is voluminous. That is, it has high quality content, which people could actually read and understand. It's not going to take the whole day, but at least it's more than 500 words. You understand?
Yes.
Most of the sites that are always ranking are always more than 500 words. The ones that don't have, yeah.
I normally, all my content is a minimum of 1,000 word counts. Sometimes 1,500, 1,000, 2,000.
It's good. It's good because it gives you a competitive edge of content freshness. Like what I can do is if I write something, if I'm to write a quality content, basically I spend minimum of an hour because when I write, I do research and I try to compare the other pages that are also ranking for that same keyword so that I can outrank them. So back to the subject matter, your word count should matter in terms of the total words you have. Then the next thing we'll look at is your site traffic. Site traffic mostly, to me, is not a big deal when it comes to SEO ranking. Why? Because most sites, like, let me give you a good example. All the sites that you see here, they are bigger than I am. You understand? The total sites that are chasing for this long tail keyword, this is a long tail keyword because it has more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any keyword that has more than 2 are what long tail keywords. And you have different types of long tail keywords. You have the consumer, you have the query, then you have, there's one more, can't recall it right now, but I think there are 3, there should be 3 of them, and they are split in different, okay, you have the how-tos, you know, the ones that are for information. Like, for example, if I'm to search for how to, let me see, SEO, I don't know, just want to write something, blog posts. All right, so that's one way of searching it. So how-tos, they always get a lot of topic range and topic ranking. So that one is a one very good way of achieving traffic for your blog because I actually do a lot of how-tos myself. I write a lot of content on how-tos. So site traffic, to me, is not a big deal when it comes to SEO. You understand? Like the other one I was ranking.
It's a big deal sometimes, yeah.
What?
So I say for a newbie like us, it's a big deal, like me that is having traffic.
Yes.
For now.
If you don't have traffic, you know, you have to generate it. Traffic don't just build up in a day. It comes gradually. So like you want to base your traffic on Google. I will advise you not to just walk around Google. You should also walk around social media. So you should be able to generate traffic from social media and not just search engines. So you need a page. You need to join groups that are centric to your own niche. Another thing they look at is website age. That website age is not a big deal. Websites that are younger can actually rank. So it's not a big deal, just like your traffic. Like what I was trying to show you here was, if I were to check for this keyword, or let me check another keyword. Now for this keyword now, this is stackoverflow.com. They are very, very, very old. They are older than I am. But for this exact keyword, I am ranking higher. They have more authority than I am, but I am ranking higher. So it's not about age sometimes. It's not just about age. So there's a lot of factors that go into search engine ranking. That is position ranking, you being number one, number two, and all that. All those areas, we're going to touch them during our course. So the next thing I want to talk about is we've talked about the H1 headline tags. Talked about those ones already. Yeah, now we're going to talk about the keyword used in URL. Now, this is very good because I want you to check something. If you look at this, how to stop spam registration in PHP. Can you see it? I want you to read the URL that you can see that's displaying below here. It's going to, it will display here. So just read it for me. I want you to see it. You can see my domain name there. That's the subdomain, olatunjiadetunji.sowebanalyst.com. The date, then the keyword there, how to stop spam registration, is the exact keyword we are using. You understand? It's like this one too.
Okay, come again. Come again with that again.
I said the next thing we are working on now is keyword used in URL. For example, I'm trying to rank for how to stop spam registration in PHP. If you look at my domain for the website that is ranking now, you see that it contains how to stop spam registration in.
Yes.
If you check this one too that is ranking, it says how to stop spammers from registering on my website. It has part of those keywords. It's inside that domain name.
Yes,
but
yes.
If you check this one, let's check this one. Exact match keywords. Let's just search for this. Now that's a 3 keyword phrase. Practically, we are not ranking for it. I don't think I can see my website on this one. Now, like I said, mind you, I've not done any offline. The only thing I've been doing or working on is to write content. Let me see if there's something I can add to it. Okay, SEO. If I put SEO inside this thing, it becomes low. The more keywords you find inside your keyword phrase, the lesser potent it becomes. I actually thought I saw something inside this thing. Exact match SEO keywords. Okay, maybe that was what I actually wrote. Sorry. Well, not to take too much of our time, that is the essence of this. So the more, like I said, the more keywords you include here, the lesser the competition or the easier it gets for you to rank. Let's go to the next phrase. Okay, social media popularity. Like I said earlier before, you can't just rely solely on search engine traffic. You also need to build traffic from social media. Let's quickly take a look This one here. And by doing so, when you get traffic from social media, you're also trying to tell search engine that your website does not solely depends on organic reach from search engines, that you also have traffic from other relevant social media websites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and other platforms, LinkedIn, Pinterest, you name it. So having a page on those popular social media handles also help. The other thing we're going to look at is server speed. Server speed detects how fast your server loads your website. And there are many ways you can do to increase your server speed. And one of them is to cache. For example, let me see. Okay. This is a URL I've already loaded on my website. You can see by just refreshing, it loads faster. If I'm to open a new one, it's going to take longer. You understand? It's going to take longer. It's going to take longer before it loads every content.
Yep.
Now, because I already have a cache and I've also compressed my files, if I reload it, it will load this page faster. Than it loaded before. You get? So that is the essence of you increasing your server speed. And it's a good factor because any website that takes too much time to load, it discourages your web visitors. We talked about the H286 tags already. Yeah, we talked about the image alternative attributes. We talked about the bold text also. Okay, now the anchor link text. Now, regarding all these things that we've spoken about the last time, I want to joggle your memory. Now, for the image alternative attributes, what was it that I told you yesterday about them? Hello?
Hello?
I said for your image attributes, what was it that I told you about them?
Yes.
To joggle your memory, I want you to tell me.
Yeah, what you said about the image attributes, you make reference of some people that have a low content, like few content, but they rank higher, that they use image attribute, like they insert the image in the text, and those image must talk about the subject matter of the content you are writing.
Exactly.
I think that is one of the basic things you say.
Yes, you're right. You're right. So the other thing too is the same thing you do with your H2, H6, H1, and the rest. You need to make sure that your keywords is inside those tags. Just want to be sure that we are on both page. Now, the anchor link text is the same thing. Make sure that the keyword you want to rank for is being included, but don't make it so obvious. Like where you can find anchor link text are this. Your navigations are anchor link text. This is an anchor link text. For example, here is a keyword on its own, internet marketing services. Let's say I want to optimize this page again for internet marketing services. It will easily rank. Here, I normally what I use here was SEO packages, you understand? But later on, I just, we need to move away from all those kind of optimization. So anchor link text before was one of the very good way of increasing your opportunity and ranking on Google. But because of the abusive use of it, people are now digressing from it. And its main purpose is just to point your URL to another one. So for example, let's say this page now, I'm talking about internet marketing services, and I place this anchor here. I'm trying to tell the search engine that this keyword is relevant to the page that people are going to visit by clicking this exact keyword phrase. That is the essence of anchor link text. And my own advice is when you want to optimize for anchor link text, please do not use exact keywords. Try to
that you have previously.
Yes, try to reduce it. So for example, let's say I'm optimizing for SEO packages. Instead of me to put SEO packages, I can just put packages. Instead of me putting
Okay, like now, hello.
Yeah.
Let's in one of my sites now, let's use one of my topic as an example now. If I want to optimize that keyword now. So I have here as how to get 2022 full funding scholarship. So how, like now, if I want to optimize it now, how can I go about it now?
Wait, let me go to your site.
Okay. So that we'll be doing it practical like that, and that is the first one there. Yeah. Is it ad that is showing there?
Yes, this is an ad.
I'm not seeing ad. That's why. Okay, it's temporary.
So let's click on this one here now.
Okay.
Okay, now this is your topic. Let me check
Yes.
your.
This is a particular one. I would say I'm finding it difficult to get it indexed. So let's check where I did mistake or.
Okay, your title is how to get with ease. Well, the thing with indexing now with Google is it takes much more time.
Okay.
Unlike before, it takes much more time. And whenever you're done, you need to always resubmit and update your site map.
Okay.
I want to check your content. Okay, it's in H1. Yeah.
Just that I don't think I do it up to 6 H. I don't do it up to 6 heading.
You don't need that. This is H1.
Oh.
This one could probably just be a bold.
Bold. Yeah, that's why it's highlighted there.
It's a good read. I've asked you to add me up.
Yes, I will do that. I will do that now.
When you do that, it will be easier for me to go through your traffic.
Yeah.
And also,
I want to even ask you so that you can help me be even if working on it while the lesson is going on as well, so that I will come up on time. Because my idea is that like this month now, I have a target that even though no matter how small that comes in for me, it's able to me to finance my next training bill or stuff like that. So that is just the idea. So you can still go ahead and be helping me fix one or two things there while we continue the lesson.
I can't be teaching you and at the same time doing the SEO job. The essence of this class is for you to learn
Yes,
and
yes,
apply
and
what
implement it.
you, because you're not the only person that, how will I put it, that is demanding a lot of effort from me. So if I'm going to be doing work, then I will love to be paid for it. Like the 1 hour, 2 hour we're spending doing this, I'm not doing something else. This is a
Yeah,
site from somebody else.
okay.
It's not my site. I have a work for them. So the reason why I'm opening this to check is to see the traffic so far, because we're doing job for them. And
Okay.
the target is 50 students. That at least that is what I want to deliver for them. And so far I've done just 2. So that means I have like how many to go? 48. Uh-huh.
Okay,
And
site.
no, not site. Traffic,
Okay,
converted traffic. They need is part of what I talked to you about. Students.
okay.
That's going to pay how much? Almost 500,000. So I've seen 2, and I'm still looking for 48 to go. And we're yet to even start the Google ads yet. Uh, we might need to reopen again. 1 hour is up, so I'm going to reopen again.
Okay.
So
I hope it's on record, right?
yes, it's on record. It's on record. Don't worry.
Okay.
So I think we've talked about the anchor text for you. Description meta tag, we talked about that. Okay, readability. Yeah, that's another thing we need to look into. Under readability, what readability means is how easy someone can read and understand your content.
Yes.
And that is the use of full stops, the use of paragraphs. And from what I see, I think it's okay. But something you need to put full stop here, like this one here.
Okay.
You need to put full stop here. Just the idea of readability is just for you to know the class of people.
Punctuation.
Apart from your colloquial usage, it also tries to depict what level of understanding people will get to understand your, like maybe this kind of stuff someone in primary school will understand, or somebody in secondary school will understand. That's the idea. You get, that's readability for you.
Okay.
And also another problem is if you're duplicating content, that is another problem. You use Google Search Console.
Yes.
Okay. Now from your Google Search Console, you should be able